Hi, I'm Lucas Lenarduzzi, Service Manager at Overseas Motors Mercedes-Benz, and today I'm here to talk to you about 5 common noises your car makes and how to fix them. When your vehicle starts to develop loud noises, it's usually the first sign that your vehicle is developing problems when you're driving. Today at Overseas Motors Mercedes-Benz, we will talk about the 5 common noises your vehicle can make and how to fix them. One of the first common noises your car can make is a screeching or grinding noise coming from your wheels. This sound is a good indicator that your wheels are most likely low or worn out brake pads. Brake pads come designed with an indicator built into them that squeak when the pads are starting to become low and need to be replaced. Now, if the pad material completely wears away, the metal backing will begin to rub on your rotors. It will make a loud grinding noise and it will ruin your rotors. To fix this grinding problem, you will want to take the wheel off and check your brake pads and brake rotors. A second common noise is a chirping or squealing sound coming from your engine. It is most likely a loose or worn out belt. Belts drive many things in your engine, including one belt called the serpentine belt. But often, the individual components like your alternator will have their own belt, and when those belts get old, stretched, or even cracked, they start slipping, giving that squealing and chirping noise. To check your belts, you will want to get under your hood to check for frayed or slipped belts. You can turn belts and check the ribs to see if they're cracked or dry rotted. You shouldn't be able to bend the belt past 90 degrees, and if you can turn the belt around easily, it's probably too loose. The third common noise your vehicle can make is groaning or whining when turning the steering wheel. This can be a low-power steering fluid or an air leak in the system. Once under the hood, you're going to want to check your reservoir. If the fluid levels are fine, you notice tiny micro bubbles inside the reservoir while the car is running. This means air is somehow getting in and causing that noise. Don't let this go on for too long. You will end up permanently damaging the power steering pump, and then you'll have to replace the pump to fix that noise. Number 4. A clicking sound is coming from underneath the car. When you're making hard turns, it's going to be your CV axle going bad. The CV shaft connects your gearbox and your wheel, and it's got a joint on each and comes covered by a rubber boot. To check your CV shaft, to see if it's going bad, you need to look for the boot having a split or a crack in it. The boot comes filled with grease to lubricate the joint because these can become old and cracked, and they let the grease out. So if you're having a failing CV axle, you're going to see either that split boot. Lastly, a common noise your car can make is a clunking sound when driving over bumps. There could be a lot of suspension things, but often it's your stabilizer links. Let me show you that you're looking for. The stabilizer link usually connects to your shock, and it's a short or long vertical bar with a joint at each end with a rubber boot around it that keeps the grease in. Look for the split boot. You will want to grab both ends and try to twist and rotate it on its pivot points. If it's easy to turn, then it's worn out. There are a lot more sounds a car can make than just these 5. However, these are the most common ones you will find on your vehicle at some point. If you have any questions regarding your vehicle making noises or wanting a maintenance check, consider visiting our website at www.mercedes-benz@overseasmotors.ca or schedule a service appointment. Thank you very much and drive safely.